Grandpa.
So, Jenny, tell me again, what are we looking for?
Props, costumes, you know, old stuff.
You mean like my old cell phone?
Even older. My drama class is doing Our Town. I messed up my audition and got stuck on props and costumes.
What, they didn't think there were any half-Guatemalan people in our town?
No, it's not that. This Our Town is going to be racially mixed, all right. I guess they just didn't like the way I shook like a leaf through the whole audition. Who knew it could be so hard to hold a piece of paper steady?
Well, don't let it get you down. Hey, do you know I was in a play once?
Really?
Yep, I was Donald, and you can't take it with you. He was supposed to be a black fella, but we didn't have any of them in my class, so they changed it up a bit and made me a redneck. Hey, this stuff used to belong to my parents, so I'll leave some old stuff here.
Grandpa George, what was it like in the old days? I mean, the early days, as we said.
I don't know what you mean by old, and I wasn't around for what I would consider to be the early days, but I surmise you mean when I was growing up here?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, it was a good place to grow up. Oh, there was a lot less city then. I don't think you could go 10 blocks in any direction without seeing a field or an orchard. You know, people say, I hear them saying that Merced still has that small town feel, but back then it was a small town.
Uh-huh.
So why this sudden interest in the past?
Oh, it's just something my history teacher said. I asked her, what's the point of learning all these dates and stuff? I mean, it happened so long ago. Why should I care?
I imagine that went over well.
Well, she didn't get mad or anything. She just said that until I felt some connection to the past, whatever that meant, that history wouldn't mean so much to me.
Huh.
Over here.
I don't know. Check it out.
Whoa, get a load of this!
Oh, I remember that. Come here. Your great-grandmother Maud used to wear this as her crazy Easter time hat. I remember she told me when she first got it, she thought it was, what'd she say, tray chic.
Well, this has got to be old enough, if not too crazy. It's hard to imagine anyone wearing this and keeping a straight face.
Ah, here's a picture of her with my dad, Owen and Maud Bennett. You know, I think they were the happiest married couple I ever knew. But then I could be biased.
So, my mom was named after your mom.
Yep, she sure was.
Who are you named after, Grandpa George?
Beats me. They named me after anybody, they never told me. Hey, do you know you once met your great-grandmother?
No way.
Yes, way. You were really in diapers, so I don't think you remember it, but we all took you down to the nursing home. I have a picture somewhere of you in my mom's arms. I remember she was so happy to see you and to hold you in her arms. That was shortly before she died.
Wow.
Yep, she always loved kids. I remember as she was getting older, she would ask us, "Are there any new babies in the family yet?" Every visit. Hey, there's a story that her mom, your great-great-grandmother, came west with the Donner Party. The part that split off and went the safe direction.
Really? Are you serious? We learned about the Donner Party in social studies back in junior high.
Yeah, let's see. It's really a family story, dutifully handed down by my mother, but it turns out not to be true. Well, the days didn't match up. But bless her, she was so excited about our family connection to history, I guess she never thought to check it out.
Well, what else can you tell me about my great-grandmother?
Now let's see. Oh, she always insisted we know the names of all of our elected politicians. In school, the teachers could always tell that my brothers, my sister, and I were related because we were the only ones who could recite the name of our elected leaders from the city council through the state senate to the president.
Why would she make you learn that?
Oh, she said it was important to know who your elected leaders were and what they were up to.
Oh.
I think this interest in family politics began with your great Uncle Bert. He served on Governor Brown's team. The first one, not Jerry.
Well, that's cool.
Wow. Get an old man talking, you'll never get any work done. See, I'm going to go down the garden and check on your grandma. Call me if you need anything.
All right.
No, scratch that. I'll call you if I need anything.
Oh, Maud, why ever not?
Maud?
Do I have to give a reason, Charlie? I just don't want to meet him.
Be fair!
What's the point? I'm going to be a businesswoman. I know you mean well, and maybe you're worried about me, but I don't need to fret about finding a husband. By this time next year, I'll be a stenographer at a courthouse or some such. a working member of society.
I am not asking you to marry him. I'm asking you to go to dinner with me and Phyllis the same evening that Owen does. And you've met him before. You remember when we had that picnic over at Bear Creek where we sang those songs with those gay fellows by the fire? Now, Owen was playing the harmonica.
Yay.
Charlie, why are we even talking about this? You know Kate and me are setting off for Yosemite Valley within the hour. I won't be back for at least a month.
Just something to think about for when you come back.
I don't want to think about it. You know, since the election this spring, I'm disappointed in men. And women, too. It's sad to know Merced will be a wet town again.
It won't be so bad.
Saloons all along 16th Street before long, I imagine. I'm so sure that women voters and, well, right-thinking men wouldn't let that happen again. You and Phyllis voted against it, didn't you?
Oh, well, look at the time. Maud, are you packed?
When I'm old enough to vote next year, I'll make sure my vote counts.
Maud, are you packed yet?
I have just these last things to get. And Georgie should be around here somewhere. Have you seen him?
I think he's on the front porch. You are not seriously considering taking your stuffed bear with you to Yosemite, are you?
Yes, I am. He's a bear. He should like it in the mountains.
But why call him Georgie? Isn't he a Roosevelt bear? Aren't they all named Teddy?
Would anyone give all of their children the same name? I named this one after a different president.
Why not call him Woody?
I like President Wilson all right so far, but he can't be as great as the father of our country.
All right then, milady. I'll go ahead and load your bags in the machine.
Okay, but let me crank her. You never learned how to handle her right. Oh shoot, I wanted to change the plugs before I left.
There's no time for that now.
I know. Well, we'll be seeing you and Phyllis in Yosemite Valley next week, right? I wish you could stay longer than 2 weeks. Can't your office get along without you?
You got the wrong end of it. I don't want them to realize they can get along without me.
Oh, Charlie, do we have time to stop by Mama's grave before we catch the train? I have some Johnny Jump-Ups and a list I want to leave for her.
We sure do. But it's gonna have to be quick.
It's hard to believe Mama's been gone for 6 whole years already.
It sure is.
To think she came west with the Donner Party when she was just a baby. It still makes me shiver knowing she could have died if the folks hadn't opted to go the safe route.
Maud, about that.
Oh, I know you told me she didn't like to have it talked about.
Look.
And I haven't told too many people about it.
Oh, Maud.
It's just, we can't let rule in history get lost, right? I'm so glad you told me the story.
Oh, brother. We better get a step on. Let's
I'll
hurry
just
up.
be a minute here. Why is there a child behind... No, in my mirror?
Hey there. I guess you can see me.
This is crazy. There's no such thing as magic mirrors. And even if there were, it wouldn't be the one Charlie bought at Hartman's on 17th Street.
Wait,
Who or what are you?
I guess you could say I'm your connection to the future.
What, like some kind of genie or something?
No, not exactly.
Then what, a fortune teller?
Yeah, more like that.
How does it work?
Okay, well, it works this way. You tell me the 3 things you most wish would happen in your life, and I'll tell you if they come true.
This is nutty.
Come on, what have you got to lose? How often do you think you're going to find a child in your mirror? Actually, I'm a ninja Jedi Knight, and I shall use the Force to see into your future. Okay?
Okay. Let me think. You know what I want to happen to me? I know. I want to become a successful businesswoman. You know, a court stenographer or high-end secretary. Someone who makes a real difference.
Really? That's what you want? No way, that doesn't happen at all.
Oh, are you sure?
Trust me, my spidey sense is not tingling. What's your next hope for your future?
This is just silly.
You must hurry. My time on your plane of existence is limited.
Okay. You're probably not even real anyway. What I really want, is what every girl I know wants. I want to find the man who will love me my whole life and have a family.
Now we're getting somewhere. Yes, you will meet him and marry him. His name is Otis. No, his name starts with an O. Anyway, you two will be very happy together and have about 3 or 4 children, about that many.
I don't know what to say.
One more. What will it be, O mirror gazer?
I guess if I'm to have the happy life you described, I sure don't want to die young like my mama.
No problem. In fact, you'll hold your great-granddaughter in your arms before you die.
Maud, we have to leave now.
Thank you. I don't know if you're real, but thank you.
So, Jenny, did you find out what you were looking for?
Huh?
I said, did you find what you were looking for?
Sure. Yes. Actually, I found a lot more than I ever expected.
Oh, wow. You found my mom's magic mirror.
What?
Yeah, she said if you gazed in there enough, you could connect with your future.
But I was just...
All of us kids got a tremendous kick out of that.
Grandpa George, what else can you tell me about my great-grandmother Maud? Like, did she ever call you Georgie?
Huh. Well, funny thing you